Maclunkey. A word that likely has no meaning to you, but it's already pretty infamous among the Star Wars community. Any Star Wars fan worth his salt knows of the many fruitful and bizarre changes made to the original trilogy by Darth Vader over the last 2 decades, but none of these changes were as well known as Han Solo's encounter with the bounty hunter Greedo. Counting that there are 5 different versions of the scene. The 1977 original cut, the 1997 special edition, the 2004 DVD release, the 2011 Blu-ray release, and finally the 2019 Disney Plus release. What I'm here to do is tell you why the original release is perfect. So let's set the scene. Over the sand hills of arid, dust-ridden Tatooine, the noise of sand in the wind is polluted by a barrage of trade ships and rowdy smugglers. In the centre of this disturbance lies Mos Eisley, a place where you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Amidst the jazz of the cantina and the sharp-eyed patrons and literally Satan, a hot-headed smuggler sits held at gunpoint. Right, now it doesn't take a filmmaking genius to see the inspiration behind Mos Eisley is a classical western town, proven by any point from the landscape to the fact that a man can have his arm cut off without anyone blinking. It's also pretty well agreed on that Han Solo's outfit makes him look a bit like a cowboy. His loose wheat coloured shirt, a vest jacket and those straight up knee-high Prada boots make him look right at home in a standoff with Clint Eastwood. Punk! So let's get to the point. We are in a space western, and as much as it would seem, our bounty hunter Greedo isn't in control. This is a standoff. My question is, how do you win a standoff? You shoot first. Why does it matter to have Han Solo be the only one who shoots? Surely it's cool to have him dodge a blaster bolt while simultaneously firing his own shot? Well yes, but actually no. How disrespectful to a bounty hunter can you be to have him miss a shot from like 3 feet away? Jabba really must be scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not only does it take away from the feeling of danger in this setting, but it also takes away from Han's arc from smuggler to rebellion hero. Han is supposed to be a morally ambiguous character, and having him blast away his problem before it even becomes one lets us, the audience, know this man is a survivor. If all his charm and wit can't get him out of a situation, be sure this guy will spit in your eye and run. Han feels much more composed to me if he's the only guy to shoot. He knows he's played his best hand and it wasn't good enough, so now his best hand has to change. Instead of playing a fair game, he's got to punch a bolt-sized hole in Greedo. Throughout the scene, Han spits out quips, but what he's actually doing is weighing up his options. So what's Han thinking? Greedo, a well-known bounty hunter, most likely employed by Jabba, has got all the advantage. He needs to bring him down to a level playing field. His first attempt is to bargain with Jabba.
Tell Jabba that I've got his money.
After explaining he has the money, Han begins to sway into Greedo's favour. Han picks up on this and tries to throw an excuse to get him out.
I don't have it with me.
Greedo, probably knowing of the many times Han Solo's wriggled his way out of a bad situation,
Have I ever not delivered for you before?
reacts pretty badly. It's at this point that Han knows his time is up. Time for plan B. Han chips away at the wall, keeping Greedo distracted from the real danger and keeps him talking long enough for him to... Genius. Watching Han's thinking under pressure, outthinking the danger, is so much more badass than making him look like he outdodged his opponent. Once again, who is literally 3 feet away. I mean, what if Greedo aimed at literally anywhere but Han's head?
You should have gone for the head.
Maclunkey.
Also, the fact that the first iteration is so undefined, we don't actually get to see the shot, just a bright white blast, leaves you for a second believing that the encounter may have gone the other way, and the perfect sound design cut with signals the end of the duel, and with the flick of a coin, Han exits. That is how the scene is supposed to be, no dodges, no missed shots. Now, as for Maclunkey, in short, the line sounds ridiculous, the voice acting doesn't match, there is no on-screen translation, Han no longer gets the last word, Disney doesn't need to listen to George Lucas, an official hasty version of the original cut should be released, and the line just sounds clunky. Thanks guys for tuning in and watching. I'm back after a long while, my gross depression beard is gone, and more videos will hopefully be rolling out more often. I hope you enjoyed. If you fancy sticking around, subscribe. Anyway, I've got films to watch. Till next time.